Welcome to offroadingutv.com. Hey, did you know one of these Polaris UTVs can actually transform your off-road experience, and it's not the one you'd expect? I've spent hours testing these beasts in all sorts of conditions, from rocky mountains to muddy fields, and trust me, there were a few surprises along the way. Today we're diving deep into my personal experiences with 4 Polaris models: the RZR, Ranger, General, and Sportsman. These are some of the most talked about UTVs out there, and after hours of testing them on tough terrains, I can share firsthand what each one really brings to the table. Ready to dive in? Let's go! Now let's jump right into the first one, the Polaris RZR. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to race through an open desert or conquer sharp turns with confidence, this is your machine. From the moment I took the RZR out, I was blown away by how smooth it handled everything. The 1000cc engine just roars to life, and the suspension system? It absorbs bumps like a sponge, making even the roughest trails feel like a breeze. I remember tearing through a sandy field, feeling like I was flying. It's fast, it's agile, and it's made for adventure. But hey, it's not perfect. The cargo space is limited, and maintenance can be costly. Still, it's one of the most thrilling UTVs I've ever tested. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. The Polaris Ranger. When I first got behind the wheel of the Ranger, I thought, this is going to be more business than pleasure. But oh boy, was I wrong. I took it on some serious off-road trails, and this thing just pulled through. Whether I was hauling heavy loads or towing firewood, the Ranger's torque impressed me every time. It's incredibly useful for work, but it's also more than capable of entertaining you when the workday ends. The comfortable seats and spacious design make it great for long trips too. Of course, there are some downsides. It's a little slower than the RZR, and its bulky design makes it tough on tighter trails, but for utility, it's a powerhouse. Now, let's talk about the Polaris General. This one quickly became my favorite, and I'll tell you why. Whether I was hauling camping gear or hitting the trails to find a fishing spot, the General handled it all without breaking a sweat. The comfort level is off the charts. Sitting in this cabin is like sitting in a luxury SUV, but then it delivers power and precision when you need it. Now, there's a lot more to dive into with each of these UTVs, but I've only scratched the surface. If you want to learn more about these models, like the specific pros, cons, and which one might be the best fit for you, make sure to check out the full post. The link is in the description below. Let me know which Polaris model do you think is the best. By the way, don't forget to drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more UTV reviews, tips, and all things off-road. Until next time, let's keep exploring with offroadingutv.com.